guys! So this is going to be my 11 and 12 week pregnancy update. I'm 12 weeks pregnant as of yesterday, but I don't have a whole lot to talk about this week, so I'm mostly going to talk about last week because we had an appointment with our midwife. But first I'll talk about this week. I'm 12 weeks pregnant, like I said, almost to the second trimester, and I'm not having a whole lot of symptoms. I mean, there's the normal, like, food cravings, that changes every day. Sometimes I really want pizza, sometimes I want potato soup. Morning sickness is almost completely gone, which is fabulous, because with Sophia over there, it was bad for a long time. Just need to play in the mirror. But, so I'm really grateful that morning sickness is almost gone. I have a little bit of heartburn, nothing too horrible. So yeah. But if we go back to 11 weeks, we had an appointment with our midwife a week ago, last Monday, and that went really, really well. We got to hear our baby's heartbeat for the first time. It was really strong. It was 168, and she measured my fundal height, and it was at a 10, which it's supposed to be roughly the same as how many weeks you are. So I was 11 weeks, I was measuring at 10. It's not that big of a deal. As you get further along in the pregnancy, it's more accurate, but this early it doesn't really matter very much. That's pretty much it. They took my blood pressure, everything was fine. Everything was good. Heartbeat was good. It was cool. That I did get to borrow some books from my midwife's apprentice, and sorry, my computer's messed up. And so I wanted to share those with you guys. I'm really into like natural childbirth. We're planning on having this baby at home, which is why we found our midwife, and she's fabulous. I can't even talk enough about how much I love my midwife and her apprentice. I'm just thrilled that we found them. It's just, I mean, Sophia was born in a hospital with an epidural, and it was a good experience. I mean, nothing went wrong. Everything went really well. But this is just, we want something different this time around. So we're planning a home birth, and very, very excited. All natural, no interventions. I just feel like I'll be so much more comfortable here at home. And there's a fly. But I just feel like I'll be really comfortable, and I'll be really just able to do what my body needs to do, and just have this baby the way nature intended. And that's just what I want. So I borrowed some books from my midwife's apprentice, and they're kind of geared toward that natural childbirth. I don't know if you can hear her. She's like laying on the floor over there talking to her reflection. But so here's the books I wanted to show you. The first one is called Spiritual Midwifery by Ina May Gaskin, and if you know anything about the natural childbirth movement, you know who Ina is. She's fabulous, and this book is fabulous, and I just really recommend it to everyone. I'm not even halfway through it yet, but it's really good. It's great. It'll give you a lot of confidence if you're planning a natural childbirth, or even just as a woman. It'll give you confidence in your body and your abilities. The second book, if my computer would stop messing up. Second book is called Pregnancy, Childbirth, and the Newborn. And it's a little more mainstream, but they talk about midwives, they talk about obstetricians, and it's a really textbook kind of, this is what happens during pregnancy kind of thing, but it kind of leans toward the more natural side of things. It's a really good book, especially if you're new to pregnancy, new to childbirth. It's good. It's big. I haven't made it all the way through this one either yet, but so far so good. And then the last book, which I'm really in love with too, it's called Gentle Childbirth, just Gentle Birth Choices, and it's written by an RN, and I'm about halfway through this one too, and it's really big in the natural childbirth, the gentle childbirth, It talks about the risks of inductions, the risk of Pitocin and Cytotec and Cervidil. So if you wanted to know everything that's wrong with conventional birthing styles, this is the book you read. But it really does a good job advocating for natural childbirth. Definitely not very mainstream. But, so those are books I would highly recommend to anyone, just any woman that's going to give birth, period, but especially if you're interested in natural childbirth. There you go, so. Like I am. So yeah. So I think that's all I've got for now. That's my 11-12 week update. Everything's going great. This pregnancy has actually been fabulous so far. I'm so happy that everything's going so well. And I really do think part of it is the wonderful care I'm receiving from my midwife. And I mean, I'm just thrilled that we found them. I really am. I could talk about it for days. And my wonderful friend Andy, she has agreed to be my doula, which is like your big support person during birth. So I'm going to have her there as well, and it's just going to be a great birthing team atmosphere. She's had a home birth of her own, and it's going to be great. So, for the end of the video, I guess I'll show you guys my belly. I'm not too big yet, but it's getting there. You can see just a little belly popping out. So yeah, I don't know, the lighting's kind of funny. But yeah, there you can see it a little bit. The 12-week belly. Obviously not showing very much yet. Most people probably just think I'm a little bloated. But it'll get bigger. I'm a lot bigger than I was at this time with Sophia. I look like I did at about 16 weeks with her, so I'm definitely showing faster. But that's my pregnancy update. Thanks for watching.